What's up guys, my name is Vaho from Camera Rigging Mods, and in today's unofficial unscripted Tilta video I want to explain to you why you may or may not get a jitters in your footage while using a Tilta Float. So the main problem would be caused by this monopod or this post. It has a lot of room for failure, I should say. We got multiple screws, we got yoke, we got this tightening connection, which I'll explain right now. We got NATO rail clamps, so you really gotta pay attention how snug and tight every screw is before every set. So we have 4 screws right here, 2 right here, another one right here, plus the NATO clamp. You always got to make sure all of this is in place, all of this tight and snug. Same thing at the top, you got multiple screws, 4 right here holding this clamp, 3 of them on the side, and the NATO rail clamp itself. But the most important part is that a lot of people do not realize is the yoke. Yoke is where the problem comes from. So let me show you real quick. You got 2 connections right here which might get loose. One of this you probably don't even know it comes apart. It has the threads right here and this locking mechanism that basically holds the entire rod in place. You have to make sure that is tight. I recently discovered, and that's how I discovered that it was not tight. Now I know. So what I do, I simply just grab and tighten the crap out of it, or tighten this knob and tighten this against it. So once that's done, next thing you want to check is the bearing itself. There's a cap on top of it that if it gets loose, you're gonna get this wobbles, if you guys can see. That's gonna cause a lot of problems in your footage, and you may even end up dropping this whole thing if that's not tight. Unfortunately, Tilta doesn't provide the tool that is used to take this off. I cannot remember the name of it, but you can get it in any hardware store. But let me show you what this is. It's basically a bearing cap, that's all, but it keeps some stuff in place. So you guys can see right here how I was able just to take the bearing off. That's all it holds, this cap right here. So please make sure it's tight. I mean, you can get it pretty tight by hand. I've done it before and I had no issues, but I highly recommend buying one of those tools. Once in a while you're gonna have to grease it anyways with a little bit of or oil it with a little bit of a gear oil or bearing oil. You also can find it on Amazon. Just look for bearing oil. There's a million of them there. So if you don't have any tools, just try to apply as much pressure as you can as you're turning it. That's all you really can do. But yeah, make sure this knob is super tight while you guys using it, because in all reality this part is what holds the arm from vibrating left and right and whatever. So yeah, a lot of room for improvement on such a piece of equipment. Hopefully we'll see some in the future, but as of right now, please make sure you guys remember to check all these little pieces, and hopefully you get rid of your jitter from your footage. There is much more to it. Maybe in the next tutorial I'll explain, but as of this monopod post, that's pretty much it. Till the next time, peace.